I mean, Dargan, he did a great job. When you ask him to be at a spot, he's always there, and that's why he's one of those guys that when the ball's in the air, somehow it always ends up getting in his hands. I mean, he's always doing the right thing, and that's what happens. I mean, it translates from practice. Practice, he's always making plays, always finishing on interceptions, and I mean, it comes to game time, and it just translates.
I'll take one more for Ronas if anybody wants Ronas. Right here, you want Ronas? Good, Ronas.
Love you guys too. No, okay.
Questions for Ifo, right here in the front.
Ifo, you kind of have your reputation going. It's the lockdown corner and that sort of thing. Do you feel like quarterbacks are shying away from throwing to you, and does that put more pressure on the other people in the secondary?
I mean, it's just kind of like when I was a freshman. I mean, if you're not proven, they're going to throw the ball at you. I mean, they want to see if you're going to make the play. I mean, Chris Cisse got opportunity today to start because Troy Hill was out, and he did a good job for the most part, but at the same time, I'm sure he didn't play to what he wanted to, and I mean, that's everybody. You always want to get better every week, and that's why he has the opportunity to play next week. But at the same time, I don't feel like they're not trying to throw at me, but if it's not open, they're not going to throw it. If it's open, they'll throw it.
Aaron, on this side.
Ifo, you guys gave up a ton of yards today. Coach Pelham said that there was some sloppiness out there. How do you feel about the way the defense played? And how much credit do you give to Wyoming, especially for that 98-yard drive? They executed very well.
I mean, a lot of blown assignments. I'm not sure why, whether it was your eyes in the backfield or them just outworking you. I mean, you got to play to our standard every week, and I mean, they did a good job of playing to their standard. They played as hard as they could, and some plays we didn't. And you could see when they have a guy slipping through and we have three guys that can make the tackle and no one makes it. I mean, that can't happen. We got to make those plays. And same time, I mean, they did a great job of running those screens, but at the same time, being a defense, we have to know if that's the one play that they're getting big yardage on, we have to stop that play. It can't happen three times. It happens once, okay, that you caught me. Second time, or maybe you get a first down, but third time, that can't happen. You got to know it's coming.
Any more questions for Ifo? One more, right up here. Guys, sit down if you could. You guys get the mics up and down the aisles here. So.
Just kind of heading into Pac-12 where you're going to face a lot of pass-happy teams. How do you feel about the secondary just sort of overall?
Oh, we'll be fine. I mean, just have to do your job, really. Whether we're playing inside leverage, you can't go outside and let somebody get inside. Or whether you're playing outside leverage, you can't let somebody get outside. I mean, it's just doing your job and doing it to what everyone expects you to do. You can't be the one guy. We're in cover 5 or we're in cover 1 and there's one guy that's open and you're the guy, he's going to be the guy that they're throwing the ball to and he gets open. You got to know that it's coming to you and you have to anticipate stuff. But we'll be fine as a secondary. I mean, we have a lot of depth. We have a lot of guys that can play and play at a high level, so I'm sure we'll be fine once Pac-12 play starts.